swear. Alright, I know my desk is a mess. It's a mess, I know. But we're gonna get it cleaned up. We're gonna clean this up right now. Because, oh my god. Y'all have no idea. I have stuff everywhere. Alright. Woo. Okay. So, as you can see, my desk is a hot mess right now. But we're gonna get it together. We're going to work this out. And I was like, I was gonna go live over on TikTok, but every time I go live over there, I get like a strike or something. Like it's always something. So I was like, never mind. Alright, so this little thing right here cleans my desk off. It's like a little vacuum for your desk. It's so cute. My kids got that for me for my birthday, so that's like super cute. So I was like, yeah, let me use that. And then I brought my soundboard over here because I need to hook this up. Not right now, but I definitely need to hook it up. I got a speaker over here that I need to hook up. Like, it's just so much going on over here. It is so much going on. Y'all have no idea. Y'all literally have no idea. And then I have, I've got to, alright, there we go. I have I just need to, like, redo some stuff over here. Like, my desk and everything is just a hot mess. Like, okay. I had to go to my other stand so I can see what I'm doing. And I have, I don't know. All right, there we go. Miss Rising Star. Hey, girl, hey. Whew. How are you? Long time no see. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so I have like all of these receipts, and I use this app called Receipt Hog, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of some of these receipts. I'm using the app so you can see me. You're using the app? What does that mean? Are you using the YouTube app? She said, I'm using the app so you can see me. Let me see. All right, we go to finances and go into Receipt Hog. Ah, well, that's, yeah. I have brain fog. I'm almost certain that's what's wrong with me. All right, so I'm taking these pictures. What you do with Receipt Hog, right, is you take pictures of your receipts in the Receipt Hog, and it will, that was me shopping. I usually just use the browser. Oh, yeah, I never use the browser. So maybe that's why I was confused. Yeah, I never use the browser. I always go into the app because, I don't know, maybe I'm lazy or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to get into the habit of not letting these receipts pile up, because once they're like a couple of weeks old, I think they don't matter anymore. And then, you don't get your points. So right now I have about $5 stacked up on here. And you can cash out in like PayPal, or you can use it for Amazon or whatever. So I haven't taken any money off of the app yet. I just heard coins go into my account, so that means I just got money for something. Maybe it was like Dollar General or something, but I can see in the app that two of these receipts were old. They were too old. Do you get money? Yeah, you get money back. So two of my receipts were like too old. The rest of them, you put in there. Like I went to Jack's and stuff like that. One of the receipts were like too blurry, but I do that, and then I'll show you what happens afterwards. But yeah, you get money back, and then you can cash out. So Receipt Hog is something that I talk about on a regular. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just like the app because, I like to get some money back for my shopping and whatnot. I tried to use that other app my daughter told me about. I think it was like Rakuten or something, but I didn't understand it. It was like annoying. So I just like the simplicity of this. Okay, so here you go. It says, yay, you can redeem up to $5 right now. My next reward is $15, and you can get PayPal, or you can get a Visa prepaid card, or if you want, you can get Amazon, Chewy, DoorDash, Grubhub, Petco, whatever it is you want, Walmart, whatever it is. So then it gives you an opportunity to spin the wheel. So right now I have 1,225 points. So if I spin the wheel and you get three things, in a row, you get three things in a row, you get some points. All right, so ding, 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 I got points. Congratulations, you just got 5 points. So I got 5 points added. So normally what I do, if I get, points, I don't like to use all my spins up. I like to let them stack up or whatever. But it always tells you your rewards. If you want to check on your receipts, all the receipts that I just scanned in here are processing. And then you can connect your Amazon and stuff like that to Receipt Hog as well, and get all your things. Also, if you have receipts going to your email right here, you can make it go connected to your email, and do all of that. So you don't have to leave the app open for it to work. It's going to work on its own. All right, so I have been slacking because normally I would do like setup Sundays and stuff like that, and I haven't done any setup anything because my area over here is a hot mess. I don't even know where to start. Like I really don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna grab a bag because I need a garbage bag. And we're going to start organizing and cleaning because All right, I bought some new headphones. I did a little tidying today. Did you? I bought some new headphones. I may take these bad boys to the church or whatever, and use them now that I work in the media room, but I definitely needed some headphones. I got them from Amazon. They work really great with the soundboard, so I did that. Um, I found my board. This is a punch board that I have bought. I bought that punch board from We Are Memory Keepers years ago, literally years ago, and I finally found it. So I am going to. I'm just gonna grab stuff. All right, my grandkids have been loving these. These are nail art markers, but actually you can use these on any surface. They're really just paint pens. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to use these on your nails, whatever, you're gonna have to use like a top coat or something like that because it goes on like. But it does have a silver, it does have a gold or whatever. But it's, you know, you can use these for anything. I finally had something to eat, so now I'm just chilling. That's pretty cool. And you know what? Like, Miss Rising Star is a TikToker. And I literally, like, you know, gripe session, I literally tried. I tried with all my might to be like this amazing TikToker. And, you know, it just didn't work out. Ugh. I'm fighting with my laminator, you guys. So speaking of food, I did have food. I ate some fish and fries, so I got that out of the way. After I get everything over here organized and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna have to like vacuum or something because this is insane. But and this is not necessarily a gripe session. Mine is still in the box unopened. Wait! What's in the box unopened? Wait a minute. What is in the box unopened? Your hole punch? What is happening right now? She said mine is still in the box unopened. I'm like, alright, I got my bag. I had to struggle and fight to get the bag over here, but I got the bag over here, so, woo. Alright, the bag is over here. Mine is still in the box unopened. Alright, paper cutters, and I'm just going to raise this up because I have my monitor in front of me, so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so, paper cutter by Fiskars. This is a small one. I bought a laminator and a little mini guillotine. Okay. Large paper cutter. I have got to, now I know that I have my, okay, never mind. It is over here. My little printer. I'm going to tell you guys about this little printer. Because it's super cute. I love that thing. Alright, this right here needs to go somewhere else. I have so much stuff that, like, doesn't belong over here. Does not belong over here. But yeah, my laminator, I actually use my laminator. I really do. Okay, little Post-its. I got these from like the Dollar Tree a long time ago. Have not used them very often. So I kind of feel like, I don't know if I'm going to put these over in my desk or if I'm going to keep them in my bag. We'll see. If you like to color and you like to correct your characters or whatever, Crayola had invented these Colors of the World crayons, so you can make your people the right shade, the right skin tone. So it tells you the skin tones on here, and all of that kind of stuff. And every now and then I let my grandchildren work with that, but not very often because they like to, break my stuff and take my stuff and all that kind of stuff. Oh, these are Royal and Langnickel um, art brushes, paint brushes. I always keep some paint brushes on the side. These right here also are like skin tone airbrushes. They're art markers. I got these from Amazon a long time ago. So if I do some coloring and stuff like that, we'll be using those. I also got these, and I think this is my second or third pack of these. They are Bombin Asian pens or whatever, and they are fine pens. So if you stamp and you like to color, or you like a fine point pen with different colors, they have bigger packs. This is just like an 18 pack, and it was less than like $10, and they last a long time. So I have the crayons and the colored pencils. I did not see the colored pencils. So if you have a tip for the colored pencils, let me know. I have some paints that look like this, and I kind of feel like my grandchildren have just like been in my stuff, because why do I have paint in this bag? Found my cutter, and I'm telling you, there's like trash all over the place. Like, why is there hair and stuff like that? X-Acto knife, corner puncher, because if you like your pages rounded, you're gonna need one of those. If you draw and you have to do like circles and this, that, and the other, you're gonna need some of these. And I think I just got these from like the Dollar Tree or Walmart or something like that. This right here, I have not opened it yet, but I ordered this. No, I got this from Temu. Let me tell you what happened. Quick story time about this. So this right here is one of those cutters that you just kind of like cut on your page. If you make stickers or if you stamp and you want to cut it out, this right here is going to be your tool. It rotates and stuff, so you don't have to fuzzy cut anything. So I haven't used it yet, but I kept eyeballing it and I really wanted it, and I found it cheaper on Temu. If you like arts and crafts and stuff like that, please go to Temu. If you can't wait, then by all means, go to Amazon or whatever. A little toolkit, because I like to make jewelry, so I have my little toolkit. I have a mini camera that prints. My daughter and son-in-law got this for me maybe a couple of years ago. But anyway, I try to keep the Instastack minis around here, because when my grandchildren come over here, they literally use up my film. They use up. I can't take pictures with my own camera because, they do it. Okay, I've talked about this 1,000 times. I always get these from the Dollar Tree, and that's probably why I don't use these so much, because I keep going back to get these things, and they're like so nice, so cute. I love them. A little book for like notes and stuff like that, and I think I have a couple of these, and I'll probably just put these in my desk as well. So we're gonna organize that. I'm gonna walk those over to the desk in a minute. My little boot, isn't she cute? I find that I can blend better with the colored pencils. Really, I can blend better with the water markers. But my little boot, because what happened was, I was gonna put this on here, but as you can see, it's gold, and I don't really do gold. So when I did my notebook, I ended up finding this from Walmart, whereas this right here was from Hobby Lobby. So Walmart had these. They're bigger, as you can see. They are bigger, but I just thought, oh, so cute. So I got the leather. This is a faux leather that I covered this book with, and I got that from Hobby Lobby. I got these from Walmart, and I think these gemstones were either from the Dollar General or Walmart, because you can get like a big sheet. Thank you. You can get a big sheet of these, and so they're like so cute, and I just love everything about decorating a notebook. Like, it's just so nice. These little sticker books, I started getting these little sticker books because the big sticker books are like breaking the bank, and the Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby will have these on sale. So even though they're $3.99, you'll still get them for like 50% off when they have the sale. And the stickers are like really neat. You can get girly stickers, you can get faith stickers, you know, all the things. And since I've been dealing with sciatica and stuff, I haven't really been over here doing a whole bunch of stuff. So, I was like, I'm not gonna, you know, break the bank. I got a punch board, and as you can see, spider webs on the thing, but I do have a punch board, and I probably won't be using this, too much. This is by EK, and it's for the edge of your paper. It makes a bit of a mess. So this is a no for me. I'm probably going to donate it. So I need to make a donation pile. I need to make a donation pile because, honey, no ma'am. I am a crocheter, so I do have a lot of crochet needles. I don't know how to knit yet. And I have been saying that I was going to learn how to knit. But I've been crocheting since I was a teenager. A teacher of mine, Miss McDaniel, taught me how to crochet when I was in elementary school. And yeah, so I always keep my little crochet needles because I like crocheting. I do like crocheting. Not gonna lie. Got me some sponge paint brushes. I'm going to sit those over to the side because I have 2 bags over here of stuff, and I only need 1 bag of stuff. This right here is like scrap paper, and for whatever reason, my grandchildren love this scrap paper and stuff for like journaling, so I'm going to give this bag to them because they love little pieces of scrap paper that they can make a mess with. I have a manual hole punch. I'm going to put that in the bag. I bought a sponge for paints, and I do have a place over there for some extra arts and crafts, so some of this stuff is going to go over in the dresser. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Because I make charms and I make jewelry and stuff, I always keep these little things. You can find these at Hobby Lobby, at Michael's, but I have a few charms in here. You can make earrings, bracelets, necklaces, but you always need these little ringlets. So I just keep these around, and I need to start putting my charms in here and just keep them all in one little thing so that I don't get stuff mixed up. Because y'all know me, I'll be like, what did I do with my stuff? Where's my stuff? Alright. All of this right here goes with this little printer, right? I got that printer from Temu, and it's so cool because I love to print these things out and not have to worry about my grotesque handwriting. Alright, I think I just about got my bag cleaned out. So there's the bag. The bag is cleaned out. So I think the bag is cleaned out. This is the task. Woo, girl. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to repack the bag and make sure I just dumped all the trash out. We're going to repack the bag And we're going to see if I can empty the other bag over here and kind of condense some stuff because the name of the game is organization, but also I'm limited on space. I don't have a lot of space and I keep getting stuff and not eliminating stuff. So, all right, my crochet needles can go in the side of my bag. And then I have these other little, the X-Acto knives and stuff like that. So, jewelry making things can go on the side. All right, the paper. Somebody asked me the other day when I was live, can you show us how that works? And I'm like, yeah, I'll show you how it works. So I'm going to sit this paper over to the side so I can actually see if it's going to work. Oh, a tab maker. When I bought this, I thought the tabs were going to be like way bigger, and they're not. So this is going to go in the donate pile because I usually just make my own tabs. So yeah, it's always something. I always have a complaint about something. I buy stuff and then I complain about it, and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want to use this. You know, whatever. All right. Got that. I think that my rulers can go in this. Yep, they fit perfectly in the side pocket. My stickers can probably go in a side pocket. Absolutely, it fit like a charm. Got that going on. All right, this is a brand new pack, but I have like the ones that these make stickers. These make stickers. This is just yellow. This is just blue. So I'll probably just play around with those and put these in a side pouch. All right, we're getting it together. Organization, honey. I love organization. This is a heat gun. The heat gun is the bomb.com. You can shrink, it's a hot air gun. You can shrink the plastic around things. What I use this for is my stamping and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to put this in the drawer. So I'm just going to throw it over there because, like I said, I'm running out of space. We're going to talk about washi tape in a minute. But I just don't have the space for this stuff over here. And things that I don't use, you know, on a regular basis, I'm probably going to, you know, put in another area as well. Because I just don't have the space. I got these right here. Now, these are pretty cool. These are little elastic bands. So if you make traveler's notebooks or the little booklets that go in the traveler's notebooks and stuff, you can use these after you punch the holes, and you don't have to worry about, you know, whatever. They stretch, but they're not like extremely tight. They're flexible, you know, and they're inexpensive. Amazon.com. So those are nice. I can put those in there. If you're a kid at heart and you need some glue sticks, I suggest you go to the Dollar Tree. Get your glue sticks from the Dollar Tree. So I have adhesive, all of my double-sided tape and all that kind of stuff. I keep it in here, but I need this bag for my washi tape because my washi collection is getting out of hand. So I'm gonna put all of my adhesive in one side of my bag, and I'm gonna show you my bag when I get done with it. Let me see. The other day I told you guys I went to Ollie's that I found this washi tape. It is so cute. So this is like the latest addition to the washi family. This washi tape is bomb.com. It's by Scotch Expressions. This is the Reuben Cinta washi tape. They're like popsicles. I know Miss Rising Star loves this because it's purple. So, but I saw it in the purple and the glitter and the yellow, and you know, the little popsicles and pizzas and things. I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. So I bought it. Then I got some earth tones from the Dollar Tree. This is the Crafter Square. So I ended up getting these. And the rest of the washi tape, you know, same old, same old. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, you know. So now the washi tape family is grown. She's like, The washi tape family is grown, and I can put those in the bag and use that bag for something else. All right, these right here are the bag of charms. I have charms and diamonds and, you know, all the things or whatever. So these are definitely going to go in the bag because I have those other charm pieces. These are pop dots. Really important if you are a crafter and all that kind of stuff, and you do your what do you call it, your planners, your traveler's notebooks, your journals. Pop dots to stick stuff, it's a must-have. So that goes in the adhesive pouch. And then I have journaling cards and photo cards. I like to use these for my traveler's notebooks, not so much for, you know, journaling. I'm not a big journaler, but I do like to, you know, dress up my planner as if it's, you know, a journal or something like that, if that makes sense. So yeah, that works out for me. So I'm gonna put the paint brushes and all this kind of stuff over in the little thing or whatever. All right, my camera, I have to be super careful of my camera. Slide that down in my arts and crafts bag. Just gonna slide it down in there. Alright. Paint brushes. Velcro. Let's talk about Velcro for a hot second. I usually put the Velcro in my adhesive thing or whatever, but I get Velcro tabs. Sometimes I get the strips, but because if you want to make a closure on something on one of the books that you make, this is probably the easiest. And they have sticky backs, but you can also use E6000 or some sort of glue to make that work. So I'm going to put those in the bag. The trusty glue guns, because who doesn't need a glue gun, right? So I get my glue sticks from Hobby Lobby or Walmart or wherever. I have a large and small glue gun. And I think I'm going to put those glue guns in the, over in the dresser. Mod Podge, but this is the Art Skills kind. This comes from the Dollar General, okay? Not the Dollar Tree, the Dollar General. But this is Decoupage, but it's the same thing as Mod Podge. So I'm going to put that over in the adhesive area. Crafter's Closet adhesive. It's an alternative to that E6000. So if you don't want to spend the E6000 money, and then another thing, I love to keep Mod Podge. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. If you know, you know. If you're a crafter, you know. If you're a crafter, you know. Clear glue for the win. Elaine's tacky glue for the win. If you know, you know. And then, of course, Elaine's clear tacky glue. All adhesives, all important. Yeah. Again, if you know, you know. You have to have these things handy. It's important. If you craft, you have to have it. For those of you who do traveler's notebooks and sutures and stuff like that, you will definitely need some regular elastics as well. You can get these from anywhere. Hello Hobby. I can't remember where this came from, but it didn't come from Hobby Lobby. This one came from Hobby Lobby. This is in the Soulology department. This may have came from Walmart. I'm not 100% sure. I may have even ordered it. Um, but I've had it for so long, I don't remember. So, also, I found this little scotch thing, and look at this. They're like little strips of tape. And I don't even know if you can refill this or not. But look, it's like little strips of tape. I don't know if it's refillable or not. But, and look, it adheres to your desk. And I've had it for like so long. Look at that. It's a whole thing of tape in there. They come out with some of the craziest stuff, but I think I got this from one of the office supply stores, and they're just like little strips of tape. If you don't like licking envelopes, and or if you just need like a little strip of tape or something like that, grab that tape, put that thing down in there, and this is supposed to slide back on really easy. I say supposed to, though. I say supposed to. All right, I'm just gonna leave this on my desk because I may have messed it up. And so now I think my goal of, look at that, I got an empty bag. This bag we have organized, we have put it together. So we have organized that bag. We have put that bag together. So that bag, oh, I found some more. I'm just going to sit that there. And then I have this little We Are Memories Keepers cutter board. So I'm just going to slide this in here. Alright, cover that up. Put my purse on top of that bug. And, whew. Now the funny thing about all of this is I didn't even find my, I didn't find my punch board. I found my, these things, but the actual punch board, where the heck is the punch board at? Holy Toledo. Where's the punch board? Oh, as you can see, I still have a corner of stuff over here that I'm going to have to go through. Y'all pray for me. It's a lot going on. Alright. Punch board has been located. So we're moving over to the other side right now because I feel like I'm drowning in stuff. Jesus, what? Whew. Alright, we have arts and crafts in here. So we're just going to start loading that up. Let's see. This is garbage, so I can throw that in the garbage can. That is that Hello Kitty vacuum. Thank God for that thing, because I need it. Paint brushes. Y'all, don't judge the studio, okay? We're getting it together. We're getting it together. We are getting some stuff organized. So don't judge the studio. Don't judge the studio. That's all I'm saying. But do keep me in your prayers because this is a lot of work. And this drawer, I think when I bought this thing, they miscalculated the measurements, and I am trying to keep this drawer to where it's not falling on top of the other one, and it's hard to do this with one hand, right? All right, there we go. So down at, oh God. Ooh. Yeah, I think they miscalculated the measurements on this thing. It's put together right. All right, tools and stuff are down here. Arts and crafts. Arts and crafts. So we're just gonna start working with that. Whew. Garbage. Hi, vey. All right. Let's go back over here to this side of the dungeon. And then after all of this is over, you guys, I'm still gonna have to like vacuum and oh my God, it's just like, it's so much. It's always so much to do, I swear. All right, I am going to get these glue sticks out of the way. All right, glue sticks are put up. Whew. It's hot. When you start like moving around and organizing and getting stuff together, it gets hot. All right, we got that situated. Still working with the garbage. All right, I got a couple things I need to donate. Because we have to clean up, right? So, I got those things over there. Ooh, I found these bath bombs at Ollie's the other day, and my granddaughters took all of them, but one. So I have one bath bomb that I get to try, which is hilarious, because I'm like, why can't I have anything in peace? Why do you people always take my stuff? This little puppy, isn't she adorable? My mom got me this when I was in the hospital. She was like, it was so cute, I just had to get it. So then my grandchildren brought me this one, so she would have somebody to play with. Like, y'all are too adorable. So I gotta find somewhere for these young ladies to go. All right, I have got a notebook that I have got to cover. I've been getting these books beyond today, but I have not used them. So normally I also try to keep my health stuff, you people. So my surgery folder goes in with my other surgery folders. So I try to keep all my health stuff together. So I'm gonna take that to the closet. Renee said, "You people." That's hilarious. Bree's business plan. These are like some charts that I had to use when I was in theology school. So I'm going to put these in one of my notebooks down there. So I've got several things that I'm going to take over to the notebook section of the room really quickly. And try to get those situated because I'm sure Renee is talking about those animals that my grandchildren. I'm sure. Renee's probably like, what the fudge? So I took one of my makeup bags. This is like the biggest one because I have these things, and I'm gonna show you guys really quickly if I can. Some of the stuff is by We Are Memories Keepers, and I didn't want to keep it in the box. So I got these scissors, and I think I shared a lot of these scissors with my friends. Renee may have gotten some in the mail a long time ago, but um, people used to send me arts and crafts stuff all the times, and I ended up with these scissors. I gave some to my daughter, and then I still have some, but they perforate the edges of your pages. And then I have like the smoother thing. These right here, I don't know who those are by. Now this red one, I don't know who that's by. These look like they maybe, okay, they're Fiskars. So those are Fiskars. This stuff this one right here I know is a Fiskar, and it cuts little circles. No, I was saying you people because that's what you said about your grandbaby. Yes, those ladies. And yes, I do call them you people because you're absolutely right. I do call them you people all the time. You people get on my nerves. She said, I wish I didn't have the itis because I'm too sleepy to organize anything. Are you really? Oh, no. Because normally when I get to organizing stuff, Miss Rising Star gets to organizing stuff. And we could literally be on live together organizing stuff, but she said she has the itis. So, We Are Memories Keepers. The reason I use my makeup bag to organize this stuff is because the kit came in a box, right? We Are Memory Keepers actually changed their name to something else, so you guys will not see We Are Memories Keepers in the stores. If you do, it's an old thing because they changed their name to something else. And I'll do like a little short video on that or whatever, so you can. But the color, the off-white and the font and everything is still the same. They just changed their name. So this right here smooths things out. This right here is a bone folder. This is what they call a bone folder for it to crease your edges and stuff like that. This right here is what they call a quiller. But I use it to pick the edges of stuff up, and then if I'm painting or if I need to smooth something down, this right here could be used for like so many things. And then the tweezers, because you always need some tweezers, so I try to keep this in here. And then this right here has a round edge. This is the bigger round edge, and then this is that little short one picker. They're very similar. They're very similar. But if you deal with like a lot of stickers and stuff, then you know. And then these tweezers actually are supposed to be in my nail kit. If you saw me yesterday, you know that me and the grandbabies, we did nails yesterday when they came over. It was a whole nail art shenanigan fest, right? So they are on the church trip. They went to Six Flags in Georgia, and they needed their nails done. They needed their nails done. They needed their hair done. So my daughter came over here, and if you're on social media, you saw the gang at the house last night, and it was so fun. I need like 30 minutes in your room to go shopping. Please do. Please come shopping in my room. Take some of this stuff away. I would appreciate it. Okay, so my page rounder fit in here, so that's cool. I got that situated. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We don't have a lot to go left. Okay, markers. What have we got going on? All of my Sharpies. Don't judge me, okay? Yes, I have a Sharpie addiction. Everybody knows it. If you're new here, then you don't know. But I'm addicted to Sharpies. I am addicted to Bic pens. Mind your business. And this whole bag is full of Sharpies. Once again, mind your business. This is something that a friend of mine made a long time ago when we used to do Periscope. Charlene. And she might be Cheryl's Crafty World still on the internet. I haven't seen her in a long time because she deals with like health issues and stuff. But she made me, this is what they used to call me on Periscope, Twana Teaches. So she made me this, and I still have it to this day. I keep it right by my desk, and I'm probably going to get it up on the wall. Same thing with this little thing. I'm gonna have to get that up on the wall because I just think those things are so cute, and I had to have one. So yeah, there's that. And then I found this little thing at the Dollar Tree, Good Vibes, and I need to hang this up since we're doing cozy streaming now, which I absolutely love. The good vibrations and all the things I love, 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 love. I found a Mother's Day card. It's gonna have to go in the Mother's Day pile. And then I've got another one of these little books. I'm telling you, these little books. Look, I got my first message on my smartwatch. I'm excited. And it buzzed. It said zit zit. Did y'all hear it? I got a smartwatch. I don't know how to work it, but I got one. I don't know how to use it, but I got one. Isn't it adorbs? So adorable. So cute. Love, love, love. All right. Now, the books that I have on my desk. Whoops. I found some more magic markers. All right. I'm going to move these things over to my regular desk really quick. Okay. We got that moved over to the regular desk really quickly. And now I think I have room to breathe. Yep, I think I have room to breathe. All right, so let's see. We're gonna get the bag over here out of the way. All right. All right, we got the bag over here in the corner. We have the books, which are actually going to go up here on the wall when I get done with the desk. We have the backdrop. We have a phone station for all the phone charging upper thingies. And I don't know what's going to go down here after I get done with the books. And all of that is going to be hung up on the wall and, you know, cleared up. And the charging stuff, I'm going to have to push it over here so it reaches the phone. And I had to make a phone station over here because my grandchildren always come over here and their phones are always dead. And so I'm like, why do you people wait until you come over here, you know, to charge your things up? Case in point, even my daughter last night, my phone has been dead all day. And my son-in-law was, don't worry, Mom has a charging station. You bums. I'm like, you bums. Or as Renee said, you people really annoy me. You wait just as good until you come over here, you know, and use up my things. All right, it's time to organize the stash, right? So the first that, well, no, I'm going to talk about this later because there's a story to that. Thank you for the hearts. All right, we've got the motor. I got my second message. Look, who's texting me? Oh, those are my steps. Okay, this is my Okay. The only thing I need to learn how, I don't like the military time on here. I don't know how to fix that. And then it says messages, but then how do I get my messages? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, this is the Mo term. I'm going to try to fly through this. I got the 26-27 2-year planner to put in here. These books came from the Dollar Tree. They do come with a page of stickers. They are $1.25. Of course, nothing is $1 in the Dollar Tree anymore unless it's on sale. So we got the Mo term. We are still holding on to the Robeson. I've had this well over 10 years. I love this so much. It is weathering really nicely. So, still in love with my travel. This is the one I made at the beginning of the year. Put my little charms and my Keep It Together band and all of the things. And as you can see, I still have one of those those little books. I don't know who makes those, but if you go to a church conference, you're bound to get one of those little books. Okay, this is so adorable. It came from Temu. It is faux leather, but this thing is like so cute. I didn't know it was going to be this little when I bought it, and I told you guys that the other day. I had no idea that this was going to be so small when I got it, but I love it, and it's got a little dog tag on it, and I just love it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it is too stinking cute. And then my daughter got me this for my birthday. It says Just a Girl Boss, Building Her Empire. And I've already got pages in here. I think the pages came with the book, or maybe she put them in here. She didn't tell me where she got it from. Sorry, guys, or I would tell you. But this is what the inside looks like, and it is so adorable. I don't think I'm going to fill it up with a whole bunch of stuff, though, just because it's got that magnetic thing, and if I start stuffing it, see how it pops open? So I don't think I'm going to fill it up to the brim. You know what I'm saying? I still have the Old Faithful Weeks. I love this thing to life. I've got every YouTube. When we started doing YouTube, remember when Periscope shut down and I had to study up on, YouTube? All the things are still in here. So I will never get rid of this because this started me on my YouTube journey. So definitely have to keep that. And then I'm still working on this. I've been working on this for months. Because when I got hit with sciatica, it was just a thing over. But this is my latest prayer journal. You guys know that I love making these. And so I've got the jewels, the lace. I found a strip of pearls, pearl-like. I don't know what you call that. I don't know what it is, but it was in the wedding section of Hobby Lobby, and I got it to put on top of that lace to cover up the seam, and I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. The cover is beautiful. Thank you so much. And so I've got my crown. Of course, I'm always going to find a crown to put on my traveler's notebooks, and I found these at Hobby Lobby because, of course, this is, a faith journal, if you will. You can make these and take them to church with you, or use it for whatever. But again, y'all know I love making that stuff, and I haven't even touched this yet. I've had this thing in here forever, but I love making a good smash book, and so I'll get on that really soon. And guess what? I think I made it through the things. I think I made it through. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, let's vacuum our desk. All right, now we can take all of our markers and crayons and thingamabobs and put those in the box as well. So the paper cutters are in the box. All right, The paper cutters made their way in the box. All of the books right now are in the box. The writing utensils are in the box. If I move that massager, I've got more writing utensils. And then here's the bag underneath there. So we have everything organized and set up pretty good, except for this pile of junk right there. So if I can get that pile of junk, the makeup that I have to review that I haven't used is right here. And behind me is empty. So I could actually scoot back and forth in my chair. So as you guys requested, I am gonna see if I can use this thing. But first, I need to fix my tape dispenser because I think I broke it. Did I break you? I certainly hope not, because I'm always in need of tape. So aha, I think I got it. Did I get it? Or no? I think I got it. Did I get it or no? I kind of got it. I didn't get it all the way, but I kind of got it. So I'm just going to put that tape right there and see how it sticks. I'm just going to stick that right there. So now, and I need to put this paint over in my grandchildren's stuff, so I have a pen on the desk or whatever. I took the pen thing completely off. I love watching you organize. Do you really? Because I hate having to do this. But the thing is, like literally, I just didn't have a choice. When you have like sciatica and you going through like surgeries and all this kind of stuff, you just don't feel like it. So this stuff piles up on me. And then, I have to find something. I have to find a day to actually do it. So, just keep motivating me and say, hey, do you need to organize some stuff today? And then I might actually get up and say, girl, get up here and organize your stuff. Organize your life. Get your life together. All right, so Fashion Angels was something that happened years ago. This is from 2015. And I think I got this for my daughter and I ended up using it, but it is a book of stencils. You might be able to find something like this on eBay, but it has like the little girls in here. Yeah. You could put clothes on the little girls and, make them look fabulous. You can draw things yourself. I mean, this is absolutely insane. So I got this for my daughter umpteen years ago, and we still have it to this day. So never get rid of stuff like this, because you never know. You're going to have like grandkids and, all that kind of stuff. What the heck? Hold on, let me turn that down. That's my tablet. What the heck? I was like, what is that noise? Who is that talking in my house? Who was that? I'm like so happy. I actually can move my chair back. I have room to scoot up and back in my chair. I'm super excited, super happy about it. Okay, so what I have to do now is see if this is charged up. I don't know if it's charged up. I don't know. But anyway, I don't think it's charged up 100%. But anyway, this has an app that goes to it. You get it. They have them at Amazon, but I got this one from Temu, and it has thermal paper in here. right? You put the thermal paper in there upside down, right? Feed it out a little bit, and it prints whatever you need it to print. It charges up using your phone charger, and the little prints come out this size, right? And they're so adorable. And I feel like I'm going to have to charge this up, so I'm going to leave it on my desk, and we'll play with that at a later date because, yeah. Uh, I'm just flabbergasted. This is the makeup bin that I have not been through yet. And I have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to go through. So I have a lot of beauty videos that I'm gonna have to do because I still have to try this makeup out. So I have a lot of eyeshadows in here that are actual pencils and different things of that nature by different companies. This one is by Revolution. This one I think is by Wet n Wild. This one is by Imani. Is this Milani? It's by Milani. Then I have Ruby and number 7, which I don't think I've ever tried number 7 before. And then this one is by She Glam. I think that's by the company Shein or something like that. So I have these organized in this little baggie because I didn't want them to get, you know, all misconstrued. Then this one right here is the NYX face glue. And I actually ended up with 2 of these because I didn't know I had one of them. So make sure that you, and then this one right here is the gripping primer. So the face glue has gripping primer, and then this right here is the setting spray. So, which it works out because if you're like me, you'll use setting spray like crazy. This is the NYX Professional Makeup. This is 39 Cocoa. It looks like it may be a little too red for me, but we're going to try that out. Probably starting next week, I'll get to this stuff. This is the NYX Buttermilk Highlighter. I also got a lip gloss that I probably won't try it on air or whatever, but this is by Wet n Wild, and my lips always stay dry and chapped, so I just wanted a pretty lip gloss, so I'll probably just, that's mine. It has nothing to do with PR or anything. This goes with some lashes, but I don't know where the lashes are. So don't judge me. I have used this before. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I've actually used this before. And this, what color is this? This is tan, deep brown. I've actually used this before. This is just a brand new tube. Then we've got the NYX Bear With Me, which I have never tried before. So I think they sent me 3 of these, and it's a concealer, and I think it's supposed to be like bare, like, you know, like your skin tone or something like that. I think I have 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Or I'm supposed to have 3 of them. Anywho, yeah, I've tried these before, but I will do a dedicated video. Oh, we've moved to makeup. Yeah, just really quickly. The e.l.f. bronzer and contour. Never used that before. This is Forever Velvet Pigment, which is supposed to be something that stays on all day. Then this one right here is the other e.l.f. bronzer and concealer. Like I said, I've never used those before. I actually got these from Young Vision, a company from Amazon. So I have to review these for Amazon, but I will do a review on YouTube as well for those. Here's another bronzer and concealer by e.l.f. Jesus, e.l.f. This is by Black Radiance. It is a lipstick, and I never use these types of lipsticks, but I think this is like a new color or a new formula that they came out with, so I'm going to be trying that. This is Burt's Bees. They have lip shimmer, which actually is basically lipstick. Then there's this new mascara called Thick and Fast, and who is this by? I think this is by Essence, but we'll get into that. I'll probably do that mascara with another video. I actually found this myself. This is Fit Me that they had at the Dollar Tree. And I was like, I'm taking this home with me because I want to see what the deal is. Is this the real Maybelline Fit Me? And if so, why is it at the Dollar Tree? So I brought it home. I'm going to try it. We're going to see, what happens. This is Wet n Wild High Shine liquid lipstick. So we're going to try a High Shine liquid lipstick this year and see, what the difference is with that. So, that's weird because I could have sworn that there were 3 of these Bear With Me concealers. I'm going to have to find that other one, or I'm going to be on the video going, hey, sorry guys, I lost one of your things. And then last but not least is the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder, which we'll be trying. And the reason they sent me this is because I have oily skin. So this is going to be a timed video for Black Radiance to see if it actually, how long it holds up. So we've got all of that in the makeup pile that we're going to be using. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. I think we made it. We made it through the video. Made it through. Amazing. And now we are vacuuming the desk again because the desk is just... Woo. I need one of these for both of my desks. I'm not even gonna lie. I need one of those for both of my desks because, girl. Alright. And if you were wondering, old Trusty is over here in the corner. That Scotch laminator has been with me since the Periscope days, and she's still my ride or die. And, she's over there in the corner, chilling. So, yeah. And the donation pile. Oh, did I tell you that I went and I found another massager over there from Ollie's? I don't know if I did a video with you guys or not, but I found that over at Ollie's. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Alright. She's done. She looks a whole lot better. Oh, that looks so much better. Yes, that looks so much better. So now I just have to tackle. I have to tackle that. There are notebooks down there at the bottom of my makeup case. Don't ask me why. I will be organizing the rest of that really soon. And then this right here is a new makeup there. Oh, they're my lashes. I found my lashes. Okay. All right. Y'all just don't even. I'm telling you, it's rough. Okay. All right. I put that up there because that's pretty. And then I don't know where I'm going to put Hello Kitty. I'm just going to put her over to the side and hope she doesn't get knocked over. Whew. Hey. All right. Whew. Okay. Now. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just get up there. It is 8 o'clock and I finally feel like I have some organization in my life. So I'm not mad at all about how today went. This was pretty good. Oh, pretty? You like? Cool beans. So yeah, um, this was very this was very productive, you guys. And like I said, I feel like I have some organization over there in the filming area. Like my desk does not look like it is an abomination anymore. It's actually clean. I have some space. So that is nice. My makeup actually doesn't look half bad. I just need to get rid of the notebooks down there. All right, I've got dust dust and stuff over here. I need to crumbs and it's like you just keep on, brushing stuff off. You keep brushing it. I need to, get rid of this stuff. I need to get rid. This thing is going to be back and forth from one desk to the other. I promise you. Hello Kitty is going to be back and forth from one desk to the other because OMG. So now that I have that situated, let's talk about a couple of things before I get out of here. So I have been testing out Suno. I made one of my songs, the only song that I made for 2026 or whatever, and I'm trying to do like some jingles, background music and, stuff like that for when I go live, and I'm gaming or something like that. So Suno I'm trying out, and then I'm also trying out Udio, because it does give you like a different, type of thing going on. So this is going to be really interesting to see how they sound, totally different. And because I am a vocalist, I try to use my own voice, or at least allow the AI to clone my voice or whatever. But I like singing my own stuff. I don't need that lady singing my stuff. If you are online and you don't like TikTok or Tickfinity, I found this thing called ttsmaker.com, and it is a text to speech. The only thing is with this is you would have to copy and paste your text in here. You pick a character and then convert it to speech. But the good thing about this is if you wanted to download what it says, you can. And then you can, make a podcast or, generate or something like that. So ttsmaker.com for the win. If you guys want TTS for your videos or for your live streams or something like that. And then there is Speechma. Now, Speechma, I don't have a lot of, well, it's not coming up anyway, but Speechma is another TTS. And I don't know why it's not coming up. But it's similar to the ttsmaker.com. It's just Speechma. But I don't know why it's not coming up. Is something wrong with the website today? Weird. Anywho, if you have stuff that's already recorded, or say for instance you recorded your own, podcast or conversation or a voice clip that you wanted to turn into a podcast, Zen.ai does that for you. You just dump your voice. You have to put it in here though. You have to actually put you talking or somebody talking in here in order for it to turn it into a podcast. And so I thought that was like pretty dope. You could probably do one a week and keep it free. It's a little bit different from Gemini Notebook. Gemini Notebook used to be Notebook LM, and now it's Gemini Notebook. Gemini Notebook is pretty cool because, say for example, I just dumped something, in here. This says this, you can put as many sources into your notebook as you want to, and then it would turn your things into like audio, which would be your podcast, video, and your videos are pretty cool because now you can do the long form or you can do the short, right? You can do It can write a blog for you, a study guide, a briefing, or whatever you want it to do. It can make quizzes. It can make a data table, slide decks, mind maps, flashcards, infographics. It does all the things. And so if you have not tried Gemini Notebook or Notebook LM, and you're a content creator, this is so nice. What I like to do is download my stuff, upload it into Canva, slice it up, edit it, do all the things, and just, make it, my own thing. So, um, I'm a tech girl. I'm a little bit of a nerd. So, I wonder what I wanted to. Oh, there it is, Speechma. Okay, so you put your text in here, right? And like I said, it's very similar to TTS Maker. Speechma does have ads, as you can see, but what happens is you do the same thing. You put your text in there, it gives you a code, and then if you need a tutorial, really it's simple. You put your text in there, you type in your code, you generate your audio, and if you want to select your voices, you can select your voices, for your audio. Then after it generates your audio, it gives you a little tiny option right here to download whatever you just made. And it's 100% free unless you want to try the pro or whatever. But as you can see, the only thing I've been doing is little commercials. So I download my little commercials, and if I'm live or doing a podcast, Speechma has helped me do those spots. So I could just, pop that in there and, advertise my my store. And so that's bomb.com, right? So that's what I'm using Speechma for. And I like the voices on Speechma better than I do on TTS Maker. But TTS Maker is fun because if you want it to sound, AI-ish like 10 years ago, AI-ish. Not 10 years ago, like 5 years ago, AI-ish, and you have something, funny you want it to say or something like that, it makes a great little spot for your live streams. So it's pretty good, and it takes up to 1,000 characters in here. So, but I think Speechma takes up to 2,000 characters. So you have a little bit more wiggle room with Speechma. So yeah, for content creators, I always try to throw some tips in for content creators to make your life a lot easier. So if I find something that I like using, I always like to share it. I used to make dedicated videos for that, like Tech Tuesday. But I haven't done like Tech Tuesday. I haven't done Sunday setups or any of the things in like a while. So I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. You guys will be used to, seeing me go live and all that kind of stuff. But anywho, I'm going to get back to my smooth jazz and soul. That's another thing. I did not know that there were so many of these channels that just play music. That's all they do is play music. 24/7. That's all they do is play music. Must be nice. So I am actually subscribed to a couple of them. Mindful sounds and stuff like that is pretty dope. So I'm not mad at it. Anyway, I'm going to go because I have some stuff to do. I have been doing this stuff where I've been breaking down what I want to do with my website and then my podcast, which I have more than one podcast, so I just kind of put them all on one website. So I'm going to get back to doing this so that I could, because tomorrow's Sunday. I've been thinking today was Friday all day. Tomorrow is actually Sunday, so I literally have to get up and go to church in the morning. Yeah. I need to get this done because tomorrow I have church, and I'm a day late and a dollar short, as they say. I was like, why was I thinking today was Friday all day? And it's not. It's nowhere near Friday. It's Saturday. And then I also need to figure out. Look at the manual, y'all. But y'all look at this. This is the smart wristband, which is what I'm wearing right now. This is the manual. Like, who can see this? Actually, you need a magnifying glass to see this. I can't read this. So I'm hoping that they have something like this on the internet for me to see, because I cannot see this. If I had my glasses and contacts on at the same time, I wouldn't be able to see this. It's too small. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Thanks, LA Express, for trying to, make me even more blind. But anyway, yeah, I am going to, if you guys are going live, let me know. I'll come and support you. But as for right now, I'm going to get off of here, get me some sweet tea or something to drink. I've already got my ice water over by the bed. And yeah, I'm going to relax and watch some stuff. And if I feel like it, I'll go back later. But like I said, it's kind of difficult for me to do a live stream on Saturday nights real late, but just because of church Sunday morning. So I may not come back live until tomorrow, but if I do, I'll put out a notification. I'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Renee, if you go live, let me know. And I will come in and celebrate some small victories with you guys over on the other app. I promise you that me and that app have beef. Me and that other app have beef. But anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you somewhere on the internet. Peace.